German forces launching everything they have in effort to kill that. They are trying desperately to take that hill, but they're under heavy artillery fire. The explosion, oh my god. Hey guys, before the main video starts, if you want to support the channel, again, like, subscribe, or become a channel member. Every little bit helps, and I greatly appreciate everyone who watches this video. Enjoy. Hello everyone, I'm Grayshot, and I'm covering a Code 3 replay on a classic Company of Heroes map, Steppes, redone for Code 3. Just with a little bit more sand rather than mud and a bit of a creek. If you want to submit replays to me, go to my Gmail, gpreplays@gmail.com, or go to my Discord. Links are down below. And again, thank you to everyone who supports this channel. By the way, I will say the person who submitted this game, I will reveal at the very end, but you'll probably catch on pretty quick. We got Granger, Knives, Panzer Charlie, and DL5277. Thank you all for having pronounceable names. 3 Brits and an American versing. We got ourselves 2 Vermach and 2 Dog. We got ATX is stored in the balls.
Heavy machine gun has been requisitioned.
I'm assuming that's a reference to either COVID or microplastics. Either one, apparently, it is in your balls. Just fun fact. Except for the person that is dealing with that. Johnny, Longrod, Von Hugendong, and Pata. Alright, we'll see what they go. But right now, the main areas of focus for this map is, well, you have the fuel. That is, of course, imperative, both in the center area that used to be the star in Code 2, or in the south. The 2 major fuel points are imperative, but there's also very key munition points in the far north, but it's more open terrain, so that's where you see more light vehicles. A sniper being deployed. Interesting. Okay, we got ourselves a sniper to support. Let's see. Scout units MG, okay, versing what? Engineer... Oh, sorry, Pioneer, Panzer Pioneers, an MG42, so the sniper could be very good. We're not seeing a motorcycle team there. Oh, never mind, there is a motorcycle team. Okay, can't go backwards, but can still chase down snipers, potentially. Nice job putting down the barbed wire to make sure they can't move up, though, as we can see, there's only really one guy down south. Majority of the Allied forces are here, and they're using the Dingo. Double Dingo, to be precise. We have Bersaglieri, so we know we have the Italian Combined Arms. I'll try to point that out. Oh, Coastal Reserve, based on these units here with an MG, Canadian Engineers. Probably not best to stay there. You may want to just, you know, pull back, because, again, you can't really do much to the MG. But if they charge you, Double Dingo's come into effect, and I believe he's healing. Oh, I was going to say, you probably should ask your ally to heal. There is a Royal Engineer Squad right there. A little more communication with the allies could absolutely help out. Infantry section is buying some good cover, but alas, there is a lot of guys on not only decent cover, but also having the high ground, just popping shots down the hill against those forces. Some of them with MGs, so as you can see, they're just gonna light that sucker up. Now we have additional forces backing them up.
About time.
Did the sniper literally just... Oh my god. Well, sniper just got KO'd. Oh my god, he just ran over the body. Is the MG gonna die, though, is the question. And that's all thanks to ATX. So, Bazooka team is opening fire. But alas, he pulls back. So the American counterattack by Granger kind of backfired immensely. That, of course, they missed. That's funny. So, yeah. I mean, to be fair, you have 2 bazooka teams, but they still have a decent chance for the motorcycle team to dodge. The Dingo is giving chase, though, but he's healing. So he's actually healing, maybe not as fast as the Dingo's hitting him, but pretty fast, all things considered. The Dingo is now being overwhelmed by multiple forces in multiple areas. And Granger is now going with an MG bazooka combo. Not bad for playing defense. It's very hard to push against that. Unless you have a lot of support, like this. British forces trying to help, but there's just too few. And again, I just don't see it really helping. Victory point wise, I will give credit. The Allies actually have the victory point lead by about 50 points. Will that actually matter? We'll see. We have troops inside the half tracks to help chase down the remaining Allied forces. But it looks like in the north, things are not going the way of the Axis. Dingo is killed, and we have a counterattack by the Coastal Reserve. But the Bersaglieri are very low on health. And honestly, they could probably swing up and take a lot of territory. Actually, is this even taken? No, this is not even taken. MG kind of guarding this area, so that's kind of some good coverage. British forces and Australian, so we know we have Australian forces, are getting
Sector's
chased.
gone. We must take it back.
Bazooka teams are hitting those half tracks, doing a bit of damage, but not enough to kill them outright. Well, the MG will kill this one, but
Bazooka
not without a couple
reporting in.
shots, I should say. Bazooka team's still trying, but again, Panzer Grenadiers are, well, hitting them. They're about to die at this rate. Luckily, suppression saves them. Bazooka team fires, kills the half track. The men inside jump out before the wreck fully explodes. But yeah, he still lost quite a few models. Pioneer's gonna die. And Grenadiers are gonna try and move up with the MG. Well, no, it's facing the wrong way. So Grenadiers are gonna pull back a bit. And luckily they will survive. That attack for the, unfortunately, by, who was this? Yeah, it was ATX. Did not go as planned. Absolutely not. He lost a lot of men in that assault. And the Americans, in this case, survived. So, a little bit of payback on their end. Let's see. We have a cache here. This is very risky to put a cache here. Oh my god. We have lots of defensive lines go into effect.
Half-track
Sure.
deploying is ordered.
Sure, why not? I mean, I guess that'll make sure that you have some solid cover and just annoy the heck out of the... But here's the thing. Wouldn't that... I don't know. We'll see what they do. But I don't think they're going to be able to build this by the time the Germans counterattack, especially because Bersaglieri, so they are able to get up and move a lot faster. MG will suppress, though. The Allies are going to try to get as much fuel as possible. They have 28, so they matched
A victory
the
point is
Axis.
under
Axis,
attack.
though, are not matched in
Attack.
munitions. Munition-wise, the Allies are doing very well. Flak filling is being lit upon by the MG. No AT, but as you can see, it's still a half-track and still be susceptible to small arms fire
taken
or
our victory
MG
point.
fire. Another... Wow! Am I seeing a lot of bunker spam from the Brits? I mean, this is the third bunker. I mean, it's a different guy, but still, it is interesting. A counterattack down south by the Americans and some British forces causing an issue. There's a fighting position right there. I guess a little, outpost you can jump in. But that pillbox won't exactly help because I feel like they just don't have the men to, like, even like with this MG, I feel like the Dingo and stuff could easily flank it. Oh, nice artillery, though. Damn, that was, what, the registered artillery? Luckily, the half-track can reinforce that. I think he's trying, but the artillery's still coming down. Flak Furling is hitting that location. So let's see. Was it ATX? Yeah, there's the registered artillery. Hits everything on a point. Very powerful if you get it correct. And he did. All the Allied forces were right on there. MG pulls back. Panzer Grenadiers moving on in. These are medium to close range, not the long range fare. Flak Furling is backing those guys up. And the motorcycle team is still alive. Damn, how many kills does that guy have?
Commander, we should
5
spend our
kills.
munitions.
You know what? That's better than most motorcycle teams, probably. Dingo trying to assist, but Panzer Grenadiers are engaging. He tries to get in the building. What did a... Oh, yep, there's a grenade. He gets out, but... Yeah. Fun fact, that still has a good arrow effect, and he threw it by the door. So, Road Engineers went... just had a bad case of the explosions. MG is picked and easily grabbed by the Panzer Grenadier. Dingo charging 2 Flak Furlings. Fun fact, that is not good for your health, and immediately it goes down. So double Flak Furling by TX. Very solid job. Granger is trying to counterattack, but again, his bazooka teams are back at base, so he can't really do
Orders have been
much.
carried out.
In middle is kind of going a bit of both ways. The bunker was destroyed. Panzer Grenadiers, sorry. The Coastal Reserve forces are moving on in, thanks to the Italians. Italian forces, might be able to grab that. Oh, yeah, they're probably going to grab that munitions, honestly. This one, and
Defend our victory point.
so far, all the attention is really focused here. There's a defensive line, and with the 75, I mean, they have double AT. The Flak Furlings can't get
A
close.
victory
They'll
point
immediately
is under
die.
attack. We must act.
Australian forces, though, that is by knives, is pushing up. And green, by the way, is Pata. So Pata's Bersaglieri are trying his best to advance. He does have the Flak Furling. We do have a defensive line. The Allies actually set that up. I thought they wouldn't have time, but they did. Why is the barbed wire here? I don't know. Would it? You guys want the barbed wire on this
Stealing our
side?
munitions point.
I feel like that's a misplay. I feel like that's a great misplay. We have a support gun and, of course, the half track, which you might upgrade to like a, mortar half track,
One of our munitions
so it doesn't
points is
get
being neutralized.
so it doesn't get crushed. So Debacle says it's not for being crushed,
Commander,
but
we've lost
no,
the
what I'm saying
sector.
is, won't the Axis be able, in this case, to use this green cover as their own cover? Get what I mean? Oh, hold on. We have a targeted area thanks to the Hubber. And artillery is well coming in.
The ability is ready for
British
use.
forces are continuing to put pressure. Versalaria are hiding. They are upgraded. They're very strong if they can come out, and effectively counter. Down south, it's a bit of a massive attack. just a small attack. Multiple flak fillings were engaging. German forces are in cover, waiting for the Allies to strike. They did steal an MG. Again, they've been trying to steal a lot of MGs, apparently. But the heavy machine gun is picked, so it looks like the Allies did stop that. By the captain, no less. Good to see it. Again, it's been turned from supportive to a bit more offensive, and I've seen it be very good. So alright, so Chad is saying, so that point isn't passable by vehicles or infantry. I don't think it's very valuable position to fight from it, as it doesn't have fire control over resource points. It's mostly used as a flanking route. Okay. I could potentially see that. I would just, if the goal is to maybe put the barbed wire there, would it be better to put the barbed wire through it? But that way, again, you can make sure that you can't, again, you're probably right. It's probably so the infantry have to take a left into it and don't get suppressed.
They pushed us off
But
the sector.
they could just potentially use that as green cover to have a fighting position as well as these fighting positions. But we'll see what they do. Right now, the British are trying to push up. We have a Panzer IV on the field, and that's thanks to Johnny. Johnny actually has some good armor on the field, faster than most. He must have rushed straight forward at 12 minutes. He's doing pretty well offensively, even though he missed his shot point blank. How do you miss? There we go. He gets 2 models with that shot. God damn. Now, we have seen the Allies with Hubbers, and we've seen them with the 75 down south. But now the Axis are starting to get major armor. And in this case, we got Longrod with a full-blown Panther with the dog providing a lot of the lighter armor. So I really like the balance that the Axis are using right now. The heavier stuff with the lighter stuff, which really came into play. Grenades are being thrown. Foot guards are in full retreat. So are the Panzer Grenadiers. Allied forces. Oh, sending a human wave. There they go. Those fresh American recruits. Born to die to mass Axis fire. It's like, yes. Sir, shouldn't that be Soviet? No. We'll put that for the American tree. I'll keep bringing that up because I just find it hilarious. Anyway, these guys fire bazooka shots at the Panther. Panther trying its best. Wrong thing. Sorry. Panther takes about half damage. Again, those foot guards are no joke. For 100 munitions, they are, yes, the Rent-A-Blob. They are advancing. Black Fillings will need to activate maximum suppression to stop their advance, and that's exactly what they'll do. They should do anyway. AT gun's backing up though, so they can't exactly do that as easy. They'll have to keep moving. Luckily, Panzer Grenadiers are taking the, Panzer Pioneers are taking the hits, while the Flak Fillings are dishing out the damage. MG as well causing suppression. The Blob is about to be hit by a grenade. I mean, okay, it's more of a stun. Thank you, Johnny, for the sub. By the way, again, appreciate all you guys for the support. Continued suppression, and again, great maneuver by those Flak Fillings. But right now, we actually have some additional armor. A Matilda has appeared onto the field of battle. And right now up north, we have a lot of Hubbers, I'm realizing. Hubbers are not exactly known for their offensive capabilities against, panzers, but we'll see how they do. They are good at killing infantry, although we have an artillery zone here by the, it's funny, we have a target area, and then we have artillery here. Panzer IV rolling up. Does about half damage in a single shot. AT gun is firing. Hubber goes down. But oh my god! Well, usually fire strikes Not that, I haven't seen a very strong one in a while. That just killed half of Johnny's army, and there goes his Panzer IV. So, he's probably just like, guys, what if I told you I didn't have an army anymore? Hypothetically. So, my top tier micro. If I, by the way, if I ever hear from any player being like, great shot, you need to do better with your micro, obviously, yeah, even the best players, supposedly, can get absolutely wrecked. Now, infantry section are being lit upon by the Bersaglieri, so luckily we have Pata coming in clutch. He does have a Panzer III, and they did manage to retake this position, knock out the fighting position, all that stuff. But we'll see how things go. The Hubbers are engaging. Mine? Can we detonate that mine? Or no? Nope, no detonation. Australian forces being suppressed. Again, Blackfurling is no joke. It's pretty damn strong. Matilda took a number of hits pulling back. We have the MGB keeled. Yeah. Down south, we have the Rentablob coming back, but the Flakfurlings are giving it their all. Another Panzer III as well. Victory point-wise, it's pretty damn close. Resource-wise, Allies are down considerably in fuel. And Allies actually have a small lead in munitions, though. Panther goes down. Damn. Thank you, Joey G, for the sub. Very kind of you, good sir. Panther goes down thanks to the Rentablob, as well as some AT. Again, guys, if you are not using the 75... I don't know what to tell you. 75, very good for the cost, and also for just what it is. Because a lot of times the Allied players will go with the third building, get the AT gun, the Chaffee. Honestly, 75, pretty solid AT alternative. And that way you can skip that if you want to. You can go Greyhound spam for all that, for all you want. But pretty damn effective AT unit until you get, your Sherman 76, your Hellcat. Your mortar carriage. I don't know why you use that as AT, but still, if you want to be that person, you absolutely could. Alright, up north. The Allied players still trying to push up, and you know what? It seems like that creeping barrage was pretty effective. Just obliterated Pata's forces. I love how he was walking back and the artillery chased him. That was perfect. Creeping barrage will follow you through and through. And, yeah, support gun got knocked out, but luckily they're recrewing it. You have to heal his armor. Looks like he doesn't have the heals for that yet, so he has to manually heal them against all that stuff. Another fire strike coming on in against the MG. He's going to run for the hills. Will he escape? Probably. Barely escaped in time, but he did. Our engineers are being suppressed. MG is hitting that target. And, about to die, though. Can we get some well, there is some mortar fire hitting it. British mortar hitting it. Backed up by double AT guns. Nothing to sneeze at. So if the Allies do send another... Not Allies. The Axis send an armored wave. It's not going to look good. So the Flakfurlings, the other light armor. We do have a command bunker here to help. And again, they could retreat to that if they want to. Coastal Reserve are advancing. There's not a lot of frontline British forces, so they should be able to outnumber them. We have a bombing strike. Oh, strafing run coming on in. Sorry. Oh, right. The Italian Combined Arms does have the double, does have the strafing run. Doesn't look like he did all that much, though. Just maybe destroyed some barbed wire. Matilda is back in mid to support some, with, what's his name? Panzer Charlie coming on in. Guy named Panzer Charlie's on the Allied side. You'd love to see it. Matilda scaring off the, Blackfurling, but they're being hit from the Panzer Grenadiers. Wow, they're engaging? God damn. Blackfurlings are ballsy. I mean, they're backed up by AT, but still. It's like, fire everything at that Matilda! I mean, it's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's something. We're engineers trying to kill the AT gun. We have smoke going down. Foot guards trying to take the fire. But the men are just exploding to the amount of flak. AT guns are firing into the smoke, trying to kill the Matilda. Shots are either missing or bouncing at this point. Matilda desperately trying to escape, but is unable to and goes down thanks to triple AT fire from two Axis allies. Two Axis partners, acquaintances, Dirtbags. Yes. No. Point is, they work together, and they were able to neutralize them. We have a triple fire strike coming into mid, though. That's scaring away the Coastal Reserve, but again, they don't have far to go to, as I believe that's a retreat point. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he did activate it. Okay, cool. For a second there, I'm like, are they gonna run past it? That would be my luck. All right, do we have any Rangers? No. We actually don't have any Rangers for the Ranger guy. Let's double check their overall unit composition. Do we have caches? We do. As the Axis and allies continue to fight here, just note we do have some caches, and because, again, hopefully, placed by a guy with cheap caches to make it easier impact on the allies. I mean, to be fair, 2 of them went the Australians, so they both have the ability to. Massive blob attack. I mean, mixed in with some American forces that are not blob related, but still, they are pushing up. Bazooka Team taking the Panzer III. Panzer III taking a number of hits. It's down to about 1/3 of its health. It could die. It does. Bazooka Teams are no joke. Germans have another Panzer III, but it's taking fire. Heavy losses for both the Axis and allies. And I'm not just saying it because of all these, the Rent-a-Blob is dying. Truly, the Bazooka Team and stuff are taking a number of decent hits, so we need to pull back. Let's see. Black Flame's trying, but the Bazooka Blob just neutralizes one of them. Damn. The allies might actually take the south, thanks to the Rent-a-Blob, who's actually decapping the point. Order is opening fire. Panther moving on in with the Mortar half-track opening fire on target. We have a Archer that gets put down by the Panzer III, but Flakverling goes down. And can we see some AT grenades? 75 trying to assist. Again, it doesn't have much armor, but it does. Oh, Doc? Come on, throw the AT grenades. Does this man not have AT grenades? I'm actually going to be mad.
We have infantry standing by, Commander.
Does this man not have AT grenades? There goes the 75. Panzer Charlie, I swear, do you not have AT grenades? Hold on.
Commander, we should spend our munitions.
You do! You have plenty of munitions! Did he not throw... he didn't throw them! Oh my god! Are you serious? You could have done 80 damage. 80 damage. How much does that thing have? 240. You still could have stunned it. You still could have shocked it. That is a misplay and a half. Allowing the Panzer to, at the very least, not take more damage. I mean, it would have been a slow retreat, too. Maybe additional AT forces could have moved up, but still. Damn, what a misplay. Allies, though, doing pretty well in the resources department. Axe has taken a beating with a... Looks like lots of artillery hitting the upward line. Hold on, they actually might be... Yeah, it's the artillery against these guys. Is that registered artillery hitting that sector? I think it is? No? Maybe?
The squad's gone.
Okay.
The battle is going our way. Keep going.
Whatever the case may be. Oh, it's the bunker using the artillery around it. Matilda running does see some okay hits against it. My man could disable Panzer III, but chooses not to. Thanks, chat. I thoroughly agree with you. Oh, but here's the thing. Pada bringing out Tiger. Let's double check population real quick to really double check the overall totals. So mid-70s so far. I'm seeing mid-70s. Upper 60s. We'll say upper 60s for the Axis. Allies, though, taking a number of hits. We're mid-70s. Ooh. We'll say a low 60s. Upper 50s. We're upper 50s. Allies down significantly. They are advancing, but they're advancing with a smaller force than the other side. And again, sometimes a smaller force can do a lot of damage, but most of the time you want a superior force on the attack. Otherwise, you can be overwhelmed and destroyed. Oh, look, they can throw AT grenades, and the Tiger comes in. Matilda in a world of hurt. They're targeting AT gun, but Tiger puts it down. He actually, I think, has the tungsten rounds too, because of the shot. Anyway, Tiger is supporting the infantry, managing to take back the victory point and the munitions. Big wins if they can hold it. AT guns are now in harm's way. Needs to pull back. Another Matilda coming in. Seeing a lot of Matildas, not a lot of Grants or Crusaders. Crusaders and Grants, I'm actually a little surprised about. We have more fire strikes coming on in to throw them off the points. Allies have plenty of munitions, so I get why he's constantly using it. We have I'm assuming an Obiche. That is correct. We have double Obiche thanks to Johnny over here bringing the arty. Panzer IV is out.
Report in.
So we have that. AT guns are hitting the Tiger, but Tiger's hitting the Matilda. Bit of maybe blob with Australians and foot guards, forcing the Tiger back, even if just momentarily. Because again, you don't want to be in a position where the Australians, not necessarily throwing AT grenades, but they can take out the infantry and also allow the AT guns and other stuff to move up. As we can see, there was additional AT, so good thing the Tiger did not advance. We do have some infantry guarding the front though until he comes back. See, this is what I'm talking about for barbed wire. Like, put green cover so you can use it, and then barbed wire so the enemy can't use it. That's why I'm looking at this. I'm like, I don't understand. All right, great artillery shots though. Neutralize the AT gun. Knock it out pretty effectively. That has to be the register artillery, right? Should be that's register artillery by Pata. Yeah, oh, artillery cover. I'm sorry. A form of artillery was used. Brumbar and Panther are heading south. Again, AT gun is in a perfect position to be just destroyed by the Brumbar. Double Panther, so again, looks like, was it Longroth? Is really just holding his punches and just waiting for a strike. Also, again, we also have ATX coming in with his Panzer IIIs. Killing the Australians! Again, the Allies cannot be taking losses right now. We saw they had the smaller force. They have a lot of resources, and to be fair, oh sorry, they have a lot of resources compared to the Axis. But yeah, they're also taking the equipment. Down south, we have some defenses, but mines better be placed. I see a couple, but honestly, place more mines, stopping a big armored thrust. Obiches are opening fire. Again, another Matilda just overextended. AT gun trying to assist, but it is pretty weak. Panzer IV needs to get that out of there before the AT gun neutralizes it. Super low. He's trying to eat it. His cake. But AT gun's moving up. He doesn't care. Wait, yeah, he doesn't care. Take the shot. Bounce off the Panzer IV. Just armored skirts and stuff, but still, unfortunately. Oh, Matilda, kill it. Oh man, they really want that Matilda dead. But alas, he's very lucky he didn't pull that back. Yeah, the Coastal Reserve do pull back, but still, that Matilda. Both units are very lucky to have survived. And also, honestly, the Panzer IV probably should have died the AT gun shot, but you know, sometimes you get lucky. This Matilda's damn lucky. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, I was gonna say Tiger kills it. Tiger, it doesn't mess around with armor like that. It will kill it. Nice grenade kills the AT gun. There's still another one though. A lot of the British forces up here are very low on health. What is going on with Knives? I don't know, but he needs something. Maybe a 17-pounder. Actually, probably 17-pounder with an MG line back here just to hold. Again, the Obiches could blow it up. Again, Obiches right now with actually no kills. 3 kills in a vehicle. Okay. But they are providing artillery support. Archer advancing, prepare for the AT grenades. Yep, there they go. And archers do not have much health. They have great range, great firepower, but they are glass cannons through and through. So they will die if they get engaged like that. I don't understand what the play was.
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Nice shot. All right. So overall, Panzer Grenadiers continue. Actually, not Panzer. Fusiliers continue to fight. How are they doing, by the way? 16. 9. I think that's the one I just clicked. Yep. 14. So they have like what? Most likely 45 kills, give or take, right around there. Allied forces pretty weak. He's bringing up more AT guns, but by God, Knives is really low. He's getting another Matilda. Again, I think that's a misplay at this point. I mean, I guess if you can cover it, sure, but you keep throwing them away so easily. We have some additional Matildas coming on in. Again, I'm seeing a lot of Matildas. I'm not seeing a lot of armor, and I guess the AT gun support, but I'm really not seeing the firepower to break like this. Again, Axis are launching a fierce counterattack. We have bombers coming on in.
The enemy is down.
Fire comes on in, but luckily Coastal Reserve are outside most of the fire area. Just more likely being hit by the Matilda. Lots of AT guns. Obiche is opening fire, trying to break those AT guns, and also a lot of the lighter infantry. I guess the idea is Matildas with AT. Okay. We'll see if that continues. The Rentablob is hitting the Germans from the hill, stopping the attack for a time, but again, I don't know. I feel like the Allies are just losing so much in these assaults that they're just slowly breaking. Now, victory point wise, it may be worth it. We can see here that the Allies have been putting a lot of pressure on the Axis. Right now they have a 2-20 lead. But even then, it's like, that's, you throw in units when you're like about to win. Not like this, where you still have a decent amount of time. Luckily, the Rentablob does almost kill the Panzer III, like super close. Matildas and the, well, actually, let me just rephrase. DL doing a pretty good job taking the sector, but here comes the artillery cover, forcing the unit away. We actually have a small counterattack. This Matilda is by itself fighting a Tiger. What are you doing? I guess the idea is bringing in for Creeping Barrage. Creeping Barrage is coming on in, but Tiger just backs up. Like, yeah,
We
no.
have 300 points remaining.
Now the infantry is going to heal and just counterattack. Support gun is launching our shots. Again, I'm assuming he gets the AT gun. Matilda staying on the front, that's a real bad play. The AT, look, 6 pounders are good, but like, I don't know. I like the foot guards waiting in the wings. I do like that a lot, because then they can hit the Tiger through the side or rear armor. But yeah, Artillery taking some hits. Grenade thrown. Whoa, that's a solid grenade. Brought down to like 40% health. Again, I will say, Axis forces have not pressed in the south, and this gentleman is just reinforcing. If I'm him, sorry, wrong side. If I'm Granger, I honestly place mines as many places I can, just to make sure it is locked down. I know he's using the Rentablob to help out in mid, and that is doing work. But I mean, oh my god, I just realized the amount of artillery. Okay. So that's what he's doing. He has his own artillery corps, just opening fire, which again could work. These things aren't bad at all. Kind of like the Obiches. Let's see how well they're doing. Let's see. They have 2 kills, 3 kills. Okay, 5. They literally only have 5 kills, but they could probably just keep pounding that central area. And if the idea is, if the Axis keep concentrating themselves in a single area, launching artillery constantly where they're fighting could potentially cause a lot of havoc, especially because a lot of this artillery can introduce shell shock, and with that ammunition storage, the artillery's firing faster. Here comes the arty hitting the sector. There's that shell shock I mentioned. Oh my god! Panzer III's taking heavy losses in that assault. Losing 1, the other 2 are pretty damaged. Pulling back. So that's the idea. Throw, doesn't matter. Launch the artillery at the hard points. Send the Rentablob there to keep them focused and force them back. We do have a Grant as well, so it looks like we have a change of strategy from Panzer Charlie. Archer as well, so I like that. Big push by multiple Matildas and AT guns, though artillery is focusing on the infantry. Panzer IVs are holding the high ground. Here comes more artillery. I think this is fire coming on in. We'll see in a second. Tiger, though, hitting from the flank. This is honestly a death battle for the Matildas. You're about to lose 1, potentially 2. Fire comes on in. Hits, oh my god! There goes all of the Coastal Reserve burning. But I mean, the Matildas are way more costly, and the combined German panzer effort is trying to murder that last Matilda as he smokes away. We have Creeping Barrage, I think, coming on in? But Matilda trying to escape, but there is no... What is that Creeping Barrage start? Oh my god. They are giving chase. The British Army is nowhere close to it. And now we have a complete rout of the Allies in that sector. Small counterattack here, but they're too far away. He's going for the victory point. Meanwhile, the Axis are going to hold that with the Tiger. Reserves are coming on in, but they have more concentrated force against that one Grant.
down to only
And the Panzer IIIs are going to overwhelm it. Archer doesn't know what to do. He's going to open fire. Here comes the bazooka blobs. Double! Panzer IIIs go down. Maybe a 4. Oh my god. Can we get that?
What about Grant?
Here comes the Panthers, though, and Brumbars. Massive. Look at this insane battle taking course right now. German forces launching everything they have in effort to kill that. They are trying desperately to take that hill, but they're under heavy artillery fire. The explosion, oh my god, the Obiche getting a massive hit and kill against that. The bodies went flying into the air. Insane. Absolutely insane. Let's just, holy crap. Good explosion by the getting Bob from foot guard, but oh my god, just so many losses. Yeah, the Rent-A-Blob just blew itself to Kingdom Come. Coast, by the way, they got 7 kills, 5. I wonder if they're not counting
Enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
well, they have to be counting the
Repositioning Archer TVs.
Rent-A-Blob. But by god, that shot with all the body parts flying into the air, absolutely perfect. Compare that to this artillery, which again is 4,
Our tank crews will be
2,
better trained in no
1.
time.
Yeah. So with that massive assault, the Germans actually managed to, well, take mid and pretty much blasted the Allies apart. Let's see. The Allies are, I mean, Granger still has a lot. He's building more AT because he had reserves. Knives has a pretty small army. Potentially a smaller one here if
Tank crew
Matilda
ready
dies.
completed.
Nice shot. Bishop fought. Buddy, you have a Bishop. There's a Panzer III right there. If he was smart, he would go kill that, honestly. Tigers and Panzer III in the south are trying to hold that victory point. I will say one key thing is the fact that, yeah, Green was fighting up here, so he's kind of ignoring that victory point, but it's now 50 to 232, so you may need to just
Archer
watch
tank
that.
destroyers are available.
I don't think the British can hold it. Their forces are too weak, but still, something to keep in mind. All right, so anyway, Granger's 81, so we'll say 50, 50, double 50, so 60 overall. Oh, we're looking at 50 overall probably for the Allies. Meanwhile, the Axis are 62, 83, so mid-70s. I'd say 80s? Like, mid-80s? It is. Axis have a clear lead. Allies, I mean, don't be wrong, Allies have gotten some good hits against them. So the Coastal Reserve took heavy losses, but again, that's cheaper infantry. So, you won't believe it, guys. We have another Matilda.
Royal Engineers
You won't
on the
believe it,
field,
guys.
ready for
Another
your orders.
Matilda. Meanwhile, again, we still have the Panther Force, Brumbar, Panzer III's being, brought back up. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen a dock, like, recovery vehicle.
17-pounders are being made available.
But, yeah. We have another bazooka team. And again, I'm assuming there is a bonus, by the way, to upgrade your bazooka guys to be better. So I'm assuming you got that. Brumbar just annihilates the MG. Again, right now the resources in the south are really helping the Allies out. Honestly, additional ammunition
17-pounders are
points.
ready for construction.
Like, this is a 10. You absolutely
We
should
have
put a cheap
200
cash
points
here.
remaining.
I mean, the Australians do get cheap caches, which is like 125 on manpower. So that would be a huge win if they can get additional munitions. That's more artillery and everything else. Matilda, what are you doing? There are 3 Panzers right there of different attack value. You are screwed. Those Panzer IIIs have been upped with the tungsten rounds as well, so they have a better chance of penetrating you. Now, Mercenary are charging on in, and here comes a massive Panzer IV flank. 17-pounder is hitting the Panzer IV, but they need a cushion. All the Obiches are opening fire. This is probably the reason why he didn't do it. There's a heal, but yeah, no. Oh my god. They're trying to pick up the AT gun. Panzer IVs are just continuing the attack. Again, what's left of the British forces here just being pulverized. Someone said they saw 1,000 munitions. Who has 1,000 munitions? Oh my god. Yeah, you and archers. This man doesn't have any way to... I mean, he does have ways. You can absolutely mine it up and such. Honestly, mine the south. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyway, DL losing majority of his army again, thanks to combined efforts by Johnny and, was it Pata? Yeah. So, oh my god, Granger. No, it's not Granger, sorry, it's Knives. Knives, what are you doing? Okay. Again, allies doing their best. Get a good shot. Kill the Panther. Actually killed a Brumbar. Did they kill all his armor? Longrad losing 3 of his 4 heavy armored vehicles. Damn. Alright. All of it just died thanks to artillery. Shell shock is no joke. Like when that American artillery hits you, it can essentially stun your units. Panzer III's rushing on in. The AT guns are off. Bazooka teams can support though. Mass amount of a Biche fire coming on in though, and kill the AT guns pretty quickly. Archer trying to engage. Vet 3, nothing to sneeze at, but it will die here. Then Panzer 4, Panzer 3. Panzer 3 gets the kill. Vet 3 has 13 kills. This Panzer has 15 kills.
A victory point is being overrun.
Again, you have a lot of just scattered AT guns. And you still have another Archer. Panzer 4 might die here. Another Panzer 3 coming on in. Another Panzer 3 potentially coming on in. Archer gets the kill on the Panzer 4. Again, when supported and when have range, Archers are amazing. Just don't have them very close to the front or get them the hell back. But the Axis are quickly sweeping the north. Again, luckily with the Bersaglieri, they're able to quickly move from point to point to point. Hopefully they can stop this small... Yeah, they'll easily stop the British counterattack. It's a Tiger, for Pete's sake. They'll blast their way through. I think he's prioritizing vehicles, which is why I didn't shoot, but still. Victory point-wise, 34 to 168. Axis need to hold the victory points at all costs, and that's why they're concentrated. This is where that artillery really needs to come into play and just start hitting the Axis right there. Obiche's hitting the Rentablob. There we go. Blasting what's left. Again, the same, what I mentioned about that strategy can be used against the Axis because the Obiches can focus, the Allies, they can focus on the main point and blast apart that Rentablob and the attacking force. Which is not good for the Allies when they have a very small force overall. DL finally going with a Grant. We also have a 17-pounder on the field. That's actually not a bad way to get a free half-track as well. Just heads up. Knives has a pretty small army. I mean, like, most of the Allies have a small army, except for Granger. Granger is probably the biggest army, and that's not saying much because most of it is artillery. So right now, the Axis are launching these panzer attacks into the Allied lines. Honestly, not a terrible idea. So he can try to pick off lighter units like this. 70-pounder setting on up. But the half-track's gonna... Sorry, the truck might die. Or should die. Oh, we have artillery coming on in. Half-track act... Oh my god, that medical truck survived. Oh, strafing run came on in. Did not actually kill it. Did pretty much nothing. Oh my god, the Grant actually got a free Panzer IV. Damn. Oh! So close. Archer trying to go for the kill, but alas, unable to. Meanwhile, we have Panzer IIIs having a bit of pathfinding issues. AT guns are hitting, but we have artillery about to hit this sector. Nice AT grenades. Here comes the artillery. Right as the Rentablob comes on in, he's telling it to attack the point, but the artillery... Oh my god! Well, good timing, I guess. Some of the Rentablob got hit, not all of it. Obiche's hitting the hill. Luckily, 17-pounder was got taken away. There is an MG bunker there, so they will be suppressed, but there is concentrated artillery fire to remove it. Which it should do pretty quick. Rentablob should go. Yep, there it goes. Just being blown up by the artillery, which is the Oh, we have Wesps! I didn't even realize he got them, but yeah, we have artillery from the Wehrmacht player. And repair stations. That's a really good supportive player right there. Having maybe a little bit closer, but I mean, you want him outside the way, and that way it doesn't group up. So yeah, that's pretty good. That way they can heal up the West if they get under artillery fire, and heal up the Panzer IIIs. Like, combine that with the Panzer IIIs, hopefully he has the ability to heal. That's a huge plus. One thing though, Longrad has 180 kills. I mean, to be fair, a lot of that is going to be on the, what's it called? On the Rent-A-Blob. Oh my god, Register Artillery just removes the infantry section from existence. It's gone. Real quick, who has the most kills on the 211? Johnny 157 and Pata 103. That's be a lot. 211 kills. Damn. Oh my god.
15 CWT truck has been wrecked by the enemy.
Good shots all around. Again, artillery's hitting this sector. 17-pounder actually is helping the guard. But here, a small attack this way is deflected. Obiche's lighting this area up with everything they have. God damn. There's still enough firepower, but there's no way to heal this. So the artillery, once it destroys it, they have no way to recruit. And there it goes. Fire is in the background. The Germans are advancing through it. The Allied lines are almost broken. They're just about. Rent-A-Blob moves on in. Right into the Panzer IV's path. Oh, no. If the archer can get in range, they can neutralize this stuff. Potentially. Wait, the bunker's gone. Rent-A-Blob can move on in. 34 points remain, 108. Again, up north, Tiger might overextend. We have a Grand Force and artillery hitting the Tiger. Or, no, they're not, actually. Tiger just backs up. Grants are engaging. Grants do have a decent amount of firepower. Tiger, though, is Vet 3 and has support. Again, they can focus on a single target. It does drive them away, but this Tiger is not done. He's going to go for the kills. What was that shot support gun? He hit the building. For shame. For shame. Come on, you can get some more height with that. Meanwhile, Panzer IVs are hitting the Grants. Again, Grants are not bad, but you need a lot of them, and you need to make sure you give them that boost. Kind of like what the Germans are doing with like the Panzer armored skirts and healing factor for the dock. Stuff like that. You need to make sure as the Allies you're doing similar things. Like the Brits, give them the veterancy bonuses, stuff like that. It does really help. But after all that, let's double check the Allied kills. Best Allied killer is DL with 166 kills. And to give a little bit of credit, it's not like the Allies have been, how do I put this nicely? It's not like the Allies have been fighting like a Rent-A-Blob from the Axis perspective. So if I had to guess, it's probably going to be a lot of the Coastal Reserve that he's just absolutely obliterated. Also, I will say those caches I mentioned earlier to build would have come in handy. This one, not so much, but the one in the south would have. Again, the southern position may be in harm's way as Panzer III's line up for a counterattack. You have a Rent-A-Blob pushing back in. Grenade is thrown, they're going to pull back, but here come the Panzers. Nice shot with the 17-pounder against the Brumbar. That's probably one of the biggest issues. Artillery, again, it shell shocks. Look at that, guys. You can see the little red obstacle up top. Again, very good. Brumbar, again. I love all the bazooka teams hitting this. Looks like we have the artillery ability coming on in. So that's just going to easily clean up all of the Rent-A-Blob's forces. Grant is coming on in to try to hit that Brumbar. 70-pounder is just gone. Artillery removed it from existence. So too did all that Allied infantry. I'm gonna have a lot of shots for a thumbnail for this video, most likely if I put it on YouTube. Just lots of body parts flying in the background. Love to see it. Allies again taking absolute extreme losses, but they continue to fight. Like Ranger has no front line left. He's down to this, and these guys have been taking counterfire from the Obiches. 15 kills, 5, 4. Wait, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We actually have a counterattack. Grants have charged in a desperate gamble. They do get a Panzer IV. This Grant goes. I'm actually shocked. But here comes the Panzer IIIs on a flank. Grants are turning. They're very good in the front. But again, their main gun is literally in the front of their bodies. And here comes their main Panzer IVs coming in to annihilate them. Panzer IIIs are blocking their escape. They will take horrific losses, but the job is done. The Grants are surrounded on both sides.
Front medium
Tiger as
tank
well
has been
coming on in.
destroyed. One of our anti-tank guns
Grant trying to
been
escape,
destroyed.
but no dice. And there it goes. Now, will it give enough time for the Allies to take mid? No. Panzer Grenadiers are on the position. More artillery's just hitting everywhere. It is an absolute... This is just a crater.
Bastards are attacking our allies' HQ.
The individual kills, I don't think it's showing for the Rent-a-Blob. I mean, I can show the Obiches. Obiches have hit those Rent-a-Blobs countless times, and they're not showing up. I'm 90% sure they're not showing up. But on the... We go to, let's say, Johnny's, like, major kill count, I can guarantee... I'm, like, 90% sure it's showing up. Because why else would you have 200 kills? Like, they have to be inflating their numbers.
Proximity alarm. Our territory
Great
is
shot.
under attack.
Just
Word from the front.
absolute. We have, was it Pata coming in, just massacring the forces in the back? One lone Grant fighting 2 Panzer IIIs, no dice. You're done.
One last stand, gentlemen. We've only 50 points left.
I love also he put down caches in the back to really help the team. Axis getting 86 munitions per turn.
The
Just
Grant medium tank.
they can keep using the artillery to hold positions. Caches being targeted again, very good to see. And also they can take the positions and hopefully, yeah, heal on the front. Small counterattack in the north via Rent-a-Blob. Hold on. Are there
Sector lost.
MGs?
Repeat. Sector
There are
lost.
mines?
The beggars are threatening
This
a
could
point.
work. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking about, like, wait a second, they don't have any. All the armor is quickly moving, because they know if that Rent-a-Blob gets to that point, that it will decap it. So all panzers are about, like, focus fire on the Rent-a-Blob, and, yeah, makes sense. We have artillery coming on in. Here it comes. Oh my god, it's chasing the back. Hits the Panzer IV. Panzer IV taking a lot of hits, but it actually hits the
25 points
Rent-a-Blob.
left.
The Panzers do what they need to. They get there and stop the Rent-a-Blob in time. Grant coming in as well. But yeah, that committed the German armor to a spot they probably didn't want to be in. Tiger's heading back. By the way, this Tiger is only just 21 kills. I doubt that. Okay, it got a few more. It got a few more. But still, it's like... It's done a lot of work. It's done a lot of damn work. Alright. We have a Grant going through the back. Yeah, maybe you should have done that sooner and targeted the Wesps. The Wesps are like, oh, shit. But again, Grant's not really the thing for that.
Down to only 10.
I mean, he'll do damage. But, like... A Crusader might be better, because at least it's faster and you could have held its fire. But, I mean, I guess you use what you got. Not worth the trade, though. Grants are pretty expensive.
Enemy got one of our grants. It's gone.
Or someone says, Crusader's 70, Grant is 90, 300, 360. Alright, victory point-wise was held by the Axis long enough for a GG. Not bad. Not a bad game at all. Some great artillery duels, lots of kills. Yeah, the Axis definitely had inflated numbers from the Rent-a-Blob, but still. Thank you, Pata, for submitting this replay. Perfect. No one knows. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Obiches, we'll get to that in a second. But I'm double checking kills. Actually, a decent amount of kills just across the board with double digits. But yeah, the Brumbar is definitely the better one. I'm assuming the Obiche won't have much, but 4 kills there. Let's see. 34 foot guards. Let's see. Damn. I'm trying to look at losses here. Archer got... Yeah, a lot of Grant losses. A lot of Archer losses. Alright, a lot of Panther loss. Oh, kill-wise, Panzer III did pretty well. Definitely lost. You lost 10 of them. Damn. Alright. Now I know where the losses for armor came from. Holy crap. 59 infantry kills. Not too shabby there. But still, yeah. That's, it's a lot of losses right there. Matilda's also lost a lot, not gonna lie. The Grants got more kills than the Matildas did. Infantry section did pretty good. Let's see. 55 kills for the Coastal Reserve. Some decent losses right there, I'd have to say. But, yeah. Panzer IV. Okay, lost 5 of them, but got 71 kills. Oh, yeah, here we go. 14 kills with the Panzer IVs. Obiche, 0 kills. Sorry, guys. No numbers for that. Apparently, they don't count. They don't get their numbers. Let's see. 18 kills there. Infantry, 23 for the Australian. Any vehicle kills? Not really. Damn. All right, last but not least, infantry kills for the Tiger, 19. Never died, though. Flakfelling also got some kills, never died. Got 6 vehicle kills for the Panzer III, sorry. 4 vehicle kills for the Tiger. 73 kills for the Bersaglieri. Never died. Damn. Good job keeping those things alive the whole time. So, yeah, that probably helped Pata, pushed Pata's numbers a bit. Again, Pata, sorry. I just assumed Johnny submitted it, but you're 100% right. No, Johnny tagged me. That's what it was. Johnny tagged me for this replay. That's why I have his head. Because he told me, hey, check out, I'm going to ping a replay, don't forget. And he tagged me in it. That's why I'm thinking his name. So, thank you, Pata, again. Great game all around. Again, submit your replays down below. And thank you guys for supporting the channel and submitting these replays. I'm GrayShot17. I'll see you guys next time.
Hello everyone, this is GrayShot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Malam, Big Cooch, Afaria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tony B 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.